Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's Captain Marvelous. How you all doing this wonderful day? It's a wonderful sunny day where I am. I hope it's just as nice where you are. Yo, right now what we're gonna be doing in episode 3 of the Brooklyn Nets MyGm series, we're gonna look at a couple things first. First of all, a target list. This is something I don't see other YouTubers utilize. This along with the trading block and untouchables list, and it can be very helpful towards you. For example, the trade block, we know the computer sends you those random awful trade offers throughout the course of the season, and usually they're terrible. But you put players up on the trade block, and you put other players in the untouchables, suddenly those trades that they offer you become a little bit better, a little bit more realistic. But right now we look at the target list. Now Jeremy Lin, he's always nice to have just to bring Lin Sandsy back to NYC. He has a player's option for this summer. So if we trade for him this season, we can get a contract extension worked out with him to keep him long term. And I just want him because he's a nice, solid point guard the Nets could realistically go after. And if we get him locked in, we could probably get him locked in for pretty cheap compared to some other point guards. And once again, always nice to bring some Lin Sanity back to the NYC. And yo, the rest of these guys, though, all the four of these other guys, and this list is going to change over the course of the season, but this is just it for right now. The rest of these guys is what we're trying to do. We're trying to get long-term contracts at reasonable prices. Look at this dude, Corey Joseph, $7 million for the next 4 years. Nikola Jokic, look at that beautiful, beautiful contract, and he's only 20 years old. Barely $2 million for the next 4 years? Are you kidding me? Alexis Ajinça. Let me tell y'all something. Always, always, always pick up Alexis Ajinça if you're playing MyGM. Always trade for this dude. Always pick him up however you can. $4 to $5 million for the next 4 years. He's 7'2". He can block shots. He takes his space in the post. Look at him. Now his stats aren't mind-boggling, and his raise is not off the charts. But look at that: A minus mid-range, C on the inside. His post defense is respectable. He rebounds better than a B. Trust me, and he has some potential still, but the purpose of the matter is that for $5 million, you're getting a 7'2" big man who can clog up the paint, who can alter shots, who can block shots, and really hold you down either as a starter or as a backup. And a backup is really the role where he excels at. I've used him many times. And Jay Crowder, even though he's somebody that the league is not really sleeping on anymore, they kind of know about him now. But look at that beautiful contract, $6 to $7 million for the next 4 years, and he's still young, and he does you a little bit of everything. So he's really what's up. But yeah, I'm looking at these guys as my target list. Brook Lopez, I put him in the untouchables just so that make him a little happy, and because we're not really looking to trade him right now anyway. So that's the things that's going on with that right now. I took care of Brook Lopez's moping before I started the episode. Unfortunately, I lost that footage, but I'm not using VC for this. But the thing is, I already have some pictures and whatnot, so I'll probably be using those. I won't be buying any new ones, but the ones that I have, I'm gonna use those. But I just let him stay at about a 60 for right now, and he'll be alright. So I got my coaches lineup set up. Shane Larkin, Hollis Thompson, Joe Johnson, Thaddeus Young, Brook Lopez, Todd Gibson, first man off the bench. So I'm all set up. I'm gonna simulate some games to get the season started off with, and let's go. Let's try to go 2 weeks, simulate through November 12th. We've got the Chicago Bulls next. I will change it. If you have a suggestion, I will do it. I will I will do this suggestion. I don't know if other YouTubers don't know this, but when they ask you this, you're gonna get advice from the scout. So it's best to follow the scout's advice because you have a better chance to win that particular matchup. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do and we're gonna do whatever the scout says to do and try to win this game. We still gonna lose. Looks like we got blown out there, but the point of the matter is that we tried. I'm not gonna sit on my hands, Lord, to lose games that I don't need to lose. My expectations, my expectations. I want to say I'm gonna build the next dynasty because I am, but I'm gonna just say consistently improve though. Okay, so we lost that, but it wasn't a bad loss. We beat the Spurs. Come on now, that is unrealistic. But oh my goodness. So not doing too well off the gate, but when Shane Larkin is your starting point guard, what can you really expect? And Joe Johnson has been injured. Here it goes. Here it is. Here it starts. So I'm I will have the coach handle it. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna have the coach handle injuries, and that's what makes his trust go up with me and the trainer. But I'm gonna go behind their back in the menus and change that. And he'll be really. Oh, look at this! Look at this offer. How you feel about this now, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my goodness! I should have put Rondae Hollis Jefferson in the Untouchables. Why did I not do this? Uh, I'm gonna get somebody. I wanted Jay Crowder, but I gotta give up my young dude, and I can't be giving up Rondae Hollis Jefferson. But I'm gonna try to negotiate something out anyway. You know who I'm willing to trade you? This dude right here. I can give you this wonderful player that you really want on your team, Taj Gibson. And how much is Rondae making? 1 million. And Taj 11. How about this? Instead of Thad, I'll give you Taj Gibson, who you don't want as much. So I'm gonna remove him, and I'll put Thad Young back, and I'll remove Rondae, and let me see if I could put Chris McCullough in here. Wrong player. And they don't want him as much though. So who else can I put now by overall? Who they might want? Robinson, maybe? Who else might they want? Larkin, maybe? Nah, the only person they want is my boy. They want to take my boy from me. You already taking my pick from me? Why you gotta take my boy too? Now in real life, would they want? Would they even want this player though? I mean, Rondé was playing really well before the, he was playing really well, before the injury. So, but yeah, so Jay Crowder for him, you feel like Jay Crowder doesn't have much more potential to get much better, and this guy Rondae Hollis Jefferson's 4 years or 5 years younger, and you feel like he has more potential. Because look right now, that's a 5-year difference, and he's only six overall better. So that's really a solid trade that a team might make, especially a team like the Celtics, who they're not really close to being contenders anyway. And Kelly Olynyk for Thaddeus Young, they're just two different type of players, but you see their overalls are very similar. So I'm gonna try something right quick though. I'm gonna try to get sneaky on them and take out this guy and maybe give you a second round pick here. And what's the problem now? And the Celtics would take on too much salary from Thad and Tosh Gibson, right? So who's the next player who doesn't make a lot of salary though? This guy, Larkin. Okay. And I'll give you I'll give you a second round pick. Okay, they don't like that trade. So I'll give you this first round pick here because this is a really solid player to have that would be very helpful to us. So if I give him the 2019 first round pick, and I'm gonna get back Jay Crowder and Kelly Olynyk for Thaddeus Young, who I like him. He has a good deal, but the problem is that 11 million for the specific skill set he brings is not really even ideal for us. So Kelly Olynyk is about just as good, and we can always move him. Let me check out even Rondé's let me. He's a restricted free agent, so yeah, they would actually be able to take him from us. I mean, we wouldn't be able to get him back if he was on a expiring deal or something like that. I might even take the risk just so that I can maybe get him back in a free agency or something like that. But since that isn't the case, I'm gonna have to just let that one go, and I'm gonna have to take the L on that one and just not get that trade. Let me put Rondé up in here, man, because I'm mad. I'm upset now. First trade, I almost lost Rondé, or they tried to take Rondé from me. And these are really the only two guys. Anybody else could go, and I'd be fine with it. I really would be fine with it. Anybody else other than these two guys. Let me go and check the coaching real quick. Make sure I didn't mess up the game plan by doing what I did. 10-man rotation, yeah, that's good. And the play style, see, they kept it on that. I don't know, it was only supposed to be for just the one game that it was supposed to be like that, but they kept it like that for whatever reason. Okay, so Joe Johnson, you're gonna rest. You're not gonna play minutes actually, to be honest with you. And I'm gonna put Taj Gibson in the starting lineup, and you could be the 10th man in the rotation, to be honest with you. There's room for you. And why is Kendall Marshall not playing at all? Oh, because Donald Sloan. Alright, so let me see what's going on with Kendall Marshall. Playmaking is a B, potential is a B. What Donald Sloan give me? Playmaking is a B minus and nothing. So you're out of the rotation, Donald Sloan. And Kendall Marshall taking your spot. Thank you. And yeah, we can't have. Thad is a power forward. He can't shoot the three at all. Hollis Thompson can shoot the three. Shane Larkin can shoot the three. I'm gonna have to switch him out potentially though with somebody who can shoot the three at least a little bit in Tim Hardaway though. And Taj, you're just gonna have to stop for a little bit, okay? I'm just, I gotta try some things out here. I gotta try some things out. And there's still a bunch of minutes left, so 25 for you, 23, and he only supposed to get 12. But right, we're giving away Joe Johnson's minutes. So Lopez, you can play a few more minutes. Larkin, go ahead with your bad self. Tim Hardaway, go ahead with your bad self. And you're upset, so you can play some more minutes, Taj. All right, there we go. All right, let's send these next games as well. Whew, not working out so well for us, guys. My goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna say the staff. I don't want to put it on me. I'm new. The owner doesn't have that much trust with me. The staff, the press don't have that much trust in me. I can't be putting everything on myself. I'll end up getting myself in trouble. Never blame the players unless everybody's really already really happy. It's just they're not. The staff, I might change staffs anyway. So whatever. I'm putting it on the staff. Sorry. And the players' morale went up, so that works for me. Alright, let's see what this is next. Yo, the interruptions. And let me tell you something. When you have those badges, um, yeah, when you have those badges and you get like the increased GM trust and stuff like that, you get the reduced injury. It's astounding how the difference in injuries that you have because right now the first week of the season Joe Johnson got hurt and I was playing other MyGm series and I had those badges turned on. Of course, in this series they're turned off, so it's more realistic. When you have those badges on, I go like a whole season and have like 1 to 2 injuries in the team. This year, 1 week into the season, almost 2 weeks, and I already have an injury. So it's rough. But so things not looking so good right now. Let's check out the scouting. What some other teams are doing. It looks like some other teams. It looks like these guys are pretty much the same with what they want. So the team's not doing so well right now. I gotta look at doing some more trades. I gotta who even is up for a contract extension? Joe Johnson is. In real life, he doesn't want to be on the team. I'm just rolling through some free agents in here. Oh my goodness, my boy Andre Blatch. I wish I could get him back on the team. I love this dude, Andre Blatch, man. He was killing it for us off the bench a couple of years ago. But if only he wasn't playing in China right now. But yeah, right now it's not working out so well for us guys. But everybody's pretty sufficiently happy, so that's good. I'm gonna sim a couple more games in this episode, and if we don't win a couple more games, because the team chemistry is low. When team chemistry is low, you tend to lose games. Taj Gibson's unhappy, so let me look at about trading him. All right, let me see what we could get for him. Yeah, they would do this deal for sure. My boy Markel, you know what? Probably nobody's even gonna pick him up. So he'd probably be going end of the season. Probably nobody will even sign him. So I shouldn't really worry about Markel. I'm getting traded because I'll probably get him back at the end of the season, the off season. So Lance for Taj are pretty much the same money, but Lance is younger and he has a team option. So that's helpful for us, actually. And he can shoot the three. Great perimeter defender.